Hostiles detected.
Okay guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you a pretty good PvE build for soloing all content. It's not the absolute best and most optimal in damage numbers, but it uses the most new player friendly weapon, the St. Elmos. Alright, so this is St. Elmos. It's got a 70 round magazine, as you can see, high fire rate, high damage. And it's got this talent right here. Oh, also look at this. 15% crit chance, weapon handling, 15% crit damage. So it's perfect. You know, you got all your crit, you got a lot of accuracy, reload quick, you have 70 rounds, and the talent lets you shock enemies, which forces them to stand still and they're easy targets and stuff. So it's definitely the most new player friendly weapon. And using it with strikers, it's a beast. Okay. So yeah, I got here the Coyote's Mask. Coyote's Mask, I mean, you know how it is. You get crit damage and it shares to your teammates. This is really good to use in a team as well, because you give your teammates crit chance and crit damage. You know, all crit. This whole build's all crit. Then you have Striker strong, you know, more accuracy, more reload speed, more everything, you know, you shoot faster, and weapon hits increased weapon damage by 0.65, stacking up to 100 times, or whatever. You get more weapon damage. But the backpack talent, this is where you need this. Increases total weapon damage gained per stack of Striker's Gamble from 0.65% to 0.90%. So it used to be a whole 1%, but then they nerfed it. But it's still strong, right? It's still strong. It's only lost like 10%. But yeah, you need that high damage. And then the chest piece is also strong as well. You know, crit, weapon damage. This is an all red build as well. Increase max stacks from Striker Gamble from 100 to 200. So this talent, you know, the stacks go down pretty fast. But with this gun and having 70 rounds and the amount of fire rate it has, like it shoots fast, it has a lot of bullets, so it's pretty easy to get it, the striker stacks to be above 100 and keep going up, you know. So you get some really high damage from this. And crit damage, or crit chance, or whatever, weapon damage. Weapon damage, crit chance. And then I got the Fox's Prayers. Now, I've tried so many different builds. I've tried Fenris with Coyotes. I've tried Fenris with the Foxes. I've tried this right here as well. I've tried the Petrov. I've tried every single, possible way to get more damage. And this right here is the most optimal. This is the most damage I've got out of this build. The most optimal for me. And the reason why is 8% damage targets at the cover. That's multiplicative damage. So once everything stacks together, this will stack with it, and it increases your damage so much more than just regular weapon damage or whatever, you know. And it's all about the combination of crit damage, crit chance, and everything. Everything comes together to multiply into like high damage numbers. But yeah, and then I'm using the Crusader shield. I mean, it's just a shield to block a few bullets so you can, you know, not take damage and stuff. It's pretty nice. Then I got the EMP sticky bomb. Now in the gameplay, I only use this to get rid of the like the fire, like the dogs, like the robot dogs with the flamethrowers. That's why I used it. But you can just run. You can really run anything you want. But I normally run like the reviver hive and the shield. And then I got one more thing to show. I've got. This is the specialization I'm using. The gunner specialization. This one's very important. Well, I guess not as much, but you get 10% armor on kill. Right, so you heal up when you kill things. Every third reload is 50% faster, so you reload faster every now and then. The med kit, that's pretty nice too. Banshee Pulse, if you ever want to use this, is pretty strong as well, because it forces enemies to kind of just, you know, get disoriented, and then generate 10% of total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. Party members recover 5%. So you just generate ammo, and then you also give it to your teammates. This is very strong too. Every kill you get, for 5 seconds, you're going to have 5% more fire rate. That helps a lot with getting your stacks up and everything as well, and DPS and all those things. 10% weapon handling while not moving. You need to be motionless for 1 second. So if you just stand completely still, you get a little bit more accuracy and stuff. And then that's pretty much it. And also, make sure you max out the weapon damage on whichever weapon you're going to be using, because that's just extra weapon damage. So yeah, guys. That's pretty much the build. I'll leave you guys with the full unedited gameplay, and yeah.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
The Cleaners leader is confirmed at the Army terminal. Danvers is your priority. Take out the hostiles and figure out what the hell he's been planning.
Hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Purple flame accelerant detected.
Destroy their purple flame supply region.
Weak point destroyed. Weak point destroyed. Weak point destroyed. Weak point destroyed. Structural damage to purple flame containment system detected. Explosion risk inevitable.
Agent, get out of there. Push through the main gates ahead. We need to find Danvers.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Division breached the terminal. Seal the gates and activate the defenses. All key personnel report for extractions. This is not a drill.
Key personnel? Agent confirmed. Danvers is on site and on the move.
Warning. Active turrets detected. Generator located nearby. Turret disabled. Additional turret still online. Generator located nearby. Hostile defenses disabled. Hostiles detected.
We need to find another way inside.
Agent, additional hostiles detected.
And find the target.
Lockdown protocols initiated.
Agent, you're gonna have to find another way out. You can't go back the way you came.
Compromised electrical panel detected nearby.
Division on site. Take them out. We're getting ready to deploy.
What the hell are they doing here?
That explains the fire.
Unable to bypass electronic lock.
The Black Tusk really don't want us to see what's on the other side of that door, huh? Agent, find a way to unlock that door.
Access panel available nearby.
Keep your eyes open.
Door status update. Unlocked. SMR signature detected.
Perfect.
What the hell is an SMR signature?
Oh, just a small modular reactor. Nuclear reactor.
SMR confirmed. Black Tusk mobile nuclear reactor on site.
Holy shit. This could solve our power problems. With Penco out of commission, we need a stable source of power. Agent, secure that reactor.
reactors. Take out the hostile. We can't let them derail the op.
Status update. Reactor unstable.
Damn it. They overloaded the core, now the power's arcing. Agent, you need to stabilize the bridge to save the reactor. The power's still unstable. There must be another short somewhere. Keep looking, Agent.
Status update. Reactor stable.
Agent, you're clear. Keep going. We need to find Danvers and figure out what the hell the Black Tusk are up to.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be big.
Agent, you're a good soldier. You should join us. Don't you want to be on the right side of history? They're approaching the courtyard. Get into position and stop them. We're almost ready to deploy.
Hostiles detected.
I'll take it out of play.
Agent, we got a nuclear reactor powering something that is ready to deploy. Follow that power line.
Has Theo shown you what's in the box yet? You trust him so much you're willing to die for him. But do you even have a clue what he's been cooking up in that basement bunker of his?
Scan complete. Multiple Black Tusk warhounds detected. Status offline.
This is too much hardware and shield for a warhound factory. What the hell are they doing here?
Black Tusk workstation on encrypted network detected.
Agent, have Anna hack the workstation. Maybe we'll have intel to help us figure out what the Black Tusk are doing.
Download initiated. Hostiles incoming. Agent, warhound activated. Warhound activated. Download complete.
Agent, disable any remaining workstations. The Black Tusk will love that.
Workstation destroyed.
Serious trauma detected.
Workstation destroyed. Workstation destroyed. Workstation destroyed.
I've analyzed the intel you recovered. Not only are the Black Tusk developing new equipment here with the Purple Flame, but they're shipping most of it out of state. There's another file here that's still encrypted. Running a program now to figure out what they're hiding.
Hold the work. This is the last transpo.
Hostiles detected.
Disconnect the backup power supply and get ready for liftoff. Grant, get on that helo with the scientists.
Agent, get to the roof.
Manny's a good man. I think you've been surrounded by good people for so long, you've forgotten what a snake looks like.
Electrical hazard detected.
I need to go back through the intel. They're schematics. The cables must be connected to one of these experiments.
Hostiles detected.
We ready for liftoff? Almost. Just need to do a few safety checks and we're ready to go.
Agent, you need to get to the roof. If they lift off, we'll lose Danvers.
Okay, seriously. What the hell needs this much power?
Clear for liftoff. Excellent. Route is clear. We should reach the target in 15 minutes.
Target?
Fuck! They have a Zeppelin!
All personnel still on the ground. Get to the roof and stop that agent!
No. They're arming Purple Flame bombs on the Zeppelin. They're doing final checks for the attack on the bridge. Zeppelin just fired a purple flame bomb and it's targeting the roof.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Inactive surface-to-air missiles detected.
Anna, blow that fucker out of the sky.
The Zeppelin's on the move.
Accessing surface-to-air missiles. Laser marauder detected.
Shit. Agent, re-engage the hack.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Laser marauder destroyed. Sam, coming online.
Access the Zeppelin's security systems and flight plan. We've got a small window where we'll be in range of the SAMs.
Terminal offline. Sam, coming online.
We need to take out the rogues before they get the SAMs back online.
75% complete. is unlocked and ready for Agent to target and launch.
Come on, Agent. Get that son of a bitch Danvers.